Charlie, BBC, are you currently only available in cans? Seriously, is that because you're an aerosol? Mr. Shane, Charlie, did you feel like a hamburger tonight? A piece of small meat in between stale rolls? Mick, cooker for the BBC, please. How are you? Can you just tell me, how do you describe your voice? Do you think it's rock or is it pop? Because I hear you, I think you are so. You are so. Hi. Demi, BBC. Demi, have you ever thought of injecting silicone into your movies? To stop them flopping. Makes sense. Claudia, BBC, who's your favorite Spice Girl? Being German, it's got to be Jerry, no? Claudia! BBC! Hi! I understand you don't trust banks with your money. Your knickers are full of Deutschmarks. Ken, come quick word for the BBC. Hi, man. All this promotion you're doing for Hamlet, is it kind of like much to do about nothing? Ken, I imagine you're not that popular at picnics, man. You always take the biggest roles for yourself. Ken! Is that rude or what? Michael's your favorite group 3T? Or you still prefer Boys to Men? Mike, are you thinking about having any more kids? Or you don't want to get arrested again? Jared, BBC, I was very disappointed when Annie McDowell kissed you in Green Card because you didn't turn into a prince. You stayed like a fat, ugly frog. Robbie, can I have a quick chat with you?
Oh, fuck off.
Gee, I didn't realize you were so funny. Miss Passenger, don't you think it was ironic you did boxing Elena and ended up losing an arm or a leg? Ken, you look like a blonde bomb site. Daddy, did you ever go jogging with Mr. Clinton? I heard the president, he's got the right to exercise the veto. Did you fly on the same flight as Miss Passenger? As her hand luggage? Welcome to New York Fashion Week. The thing about fashion people is they're just like you and me, except repulsive. You know, in any other job, you walk around like a drug-crazed zombie, you get the sack. But in the fashion industry, you get rewarded with a multi-million-dollar cosmetic contract. Crazy. You wear any strange clothes? Do you like the strange clothes, Linda? The weird.
I like strange clothes.
The weird ones.
No, I like chic clothes. Very chic clothes.
You know,
even if they're thrift shop or flea market, I like very chic clothes.
But when you were younger, you never wore weird stuff like pointy hats with a D on them?
No.
No? They look really good on you.
No.
I'll send you one. I mean, can I have a quick word for the BBC?
You know what? I can't right now.
You came with a lot of criticism with striptease. How do you handle your knockers?
You know what, hon? I'm not here to talk about myself,
okay.
all right?
Can I just say, did you know that Errol Flynn passed away with a huge erection? Do you think your husband will die hard too? Okay, have fun. Woody? Woody, can I just ask you, do you have to change your work schedule these days? You sort of working around the school holidays, or you're working sort of full on? I feel like I've known you all my life anyway. I'll see you later, Dad. You're a very successful movie actor, television actor. What's next for you?
Just mostly this. I've got another 20 episodes or something to do this year, or no, 15 episodes, and after that I don't know. But
you got any plans to sort of go through puberty at some point?
Well, I'm right after you.
Okay,
I'm right after you.
See you there.
You got your pubic hair.
Excuse me. Do you collect furniture?
Pardon me?
Do you collect furniture?
No.
Oh, I was going to ask if I could. I got a great sofa at home. Swap your old rocker.
A sofa?
Jeffrey, can I just say, over the years you've been accused of speaking quite a lot of crap. I just wondered if you had any comment.
Excuse me, no.
Hi.
Please.
Barry. Hey, he's a good friend of mine, man.
Please.
Okay. I need to speak to him. It's important. Barry.
He's not going to do it.
I know. I followed you all the way up the street, man. You dropped your handkerchief. Barry.
So.
Okay. Princess Anne, you're a very keen rider. How many times have you been tossed off by a horse? Charles, hi. Is Camilla allowed to use the toilets in Buckingham Palace? If not, where does she park her bowels? Hello, Archbishop. Can I have a couple of questions for you, briefly?
As I walk towards
Sure. Do you enjoy the job you do?
I do indeed.
It must be such a hassle, having to go to church every week.
Not a bit.
Bit of a drag.
But who are you speaking for?
I'm speaking for the British public.
Can we have a few minutes now for the press and then...
Do you think Jesus would vote Conservative if he was around?
I'm not talking about politics. This is a very happy afternoon in which I'm with my colleagues talking about ecology.
Sure, but I'm sure he would. I'm sure he wouldn't vote Labour because he wouldn't want to get.
I'm sure our Lord is a great believer in ecology.
But he wouldn't want to get hammered with tax again.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about that.
I've got some holy cheese for you. You're not in LA now, but you spend a lot of time in LA.
I have, yeah. I just spent 5 weeks there.
I always think of LA as sort of muesli. If you know what I mean? You take away the nuts and the fruit, and it's all flakes. How do you like your cereal? You like your cereals sort of crunchy or mushy? Mush.
Well, I only had about 2 seconds to think when I was in LA, so I didn't have much time to think about my cereal. But you're right, it's insane though.
Yes.
That's good.
I know they say the hurly worm catches.
Bird, you
The
fool,
hurly bird catches the worm, and I must say, looking at you, certainly caught a beautiful worm. He's over
wow.
there. I want you to go and give him a kiss. How are you?
Hi. What's this show?
This is BBC Two. It's the Sunday show.
Sunday show,
Now, I
right?
have to tell you, Hugh. I must be honest with you. I find your acting a little bit woody. A little bit woody.
Woody, right? Yes.
I mean, when you made your appearance in the film Sirens, I thought someone threw a chair into the room.
Uh-huh.
How do you get yourself psyched up? I mean, you go into the forest and sort of stare at a few trees, or
Oh, you can
oh yeah. Madonna likes to surround herself with strapping young men. She hasn't got Trojan, Wolf, and the rest of them. But the guy with his tongue hanging out on page 7 of her book, Sex, certainly looked gladiator. I never had much time for Madonna, up until she started wearing that spiky metal bra. Until then, I found her work completely pointless. It's all about sex these days, and that's what the kids want. They want to see everything. In her case, they have seen everything. So what next?
Can we have an intelligent question, please?
Dennis, BBC. You've had most of your anatomy photographed. I wonder if you thought about maybe bringing out a book and letting us see a few internal organs, possibly your kidneys, fallopian tubes. Madonna, you've had your navel pierced. Do you think you can have your brain pierced so you can have a stud in your head 24 hours a day? Hi, Richard. Hi. Hello. I was going to say, you got the most extraordinary airline.
Oh, thank you.
With all the pressure you're under, it hasn't receded at all, It's unbelievable. Good evening, Peter. How are you?
Very good, man. How are you?
Very well, thank you. I noticed your haircut it's a very fashionable cut. I mean, there's a lot of guys in here with sort of peroxide long hair.
That's me.
I know, but it's certainly catching on, I reckon. The girls here, they're having a good time.
Well, I think so, Hey, come on, this is a super scene.
They got some big guys here. These guys like this don't grow on trees, They swing from them.
Yeah, well, this is street fellas, for God's sake.
Yeah, I've never been here before. I didn't know what it... I mean, I've been told that, it had quite a Neanderthal atmosphere, but apparently, my surprise is far more basic than that. Donald, a couple of questions for the BBC. You aware of a program called Trumpton?
No, I'm not.
Because you got more dough than Wendy Miller.
Well, that's very nice.
Did your ex-wife ever go to the laundrette? Or is it just her husband she takes to the cleaners, man?